Brian, would you like to introduce us tonight?
Sure. What?
Throwing him a spin.
Go, Steve.
No, do it. You did it so well in
Oh,
practice.
yeah, please just get on with it.
Tom, you can do it.
Hi, welcome to NRL from the Sidelines. This is our preview for round 5. Welcome everybody. How are you two fellas?
What was that? That was terrible. Steve, you do it next week.
Seriously.
You're with Tom, Brian,
please,
and
man.
Steve. Okay. What we're going to do tonight, we're going to go through the games for round 5. Gentlemen, we are 4 weeks in, up to round 5. And some teams are looking pretty hot, and some teams are looking
not.
Pretty very not. Yes. All right, let's go on to Thursday night's game where the South Sydney Rabbitohs are playing the Brisbane Broncos at Stadium Australia.
Indeed.
Indeed.
You know, Cody Walker gets suspended. Benji Marshall comes in.
Yeah.
I actually think you've upgraded.
Yep. How the dog's feeling now? You know, they could have had him.
I know.
So no thanks.
I'm going to miss Cody Walker not being there. He
No,
gives a
I'm
bit
not.
of aggression.
I'm not.
No.
That, you know, that
Can I just say, you watch how many points you put on the Broncos. I'm actually picking the Rabbitohs by 20.
Really?
Yeah, and I'll be surprised if that's under.
Yeah, I think that. Yeah, I agree.
You don't give the Broncos any hope of having a close one.
They might score, maybe.
Oh, geez. I'm looking at the... I don't think they can. I think it'll be another nil.
Okay, so no
Cody?
Walker.
Yep.
No Kulumatangi.
Yep.
No, hang on. So Jacob Host is in. Actually, interestingly enough, Jacob Host is actually in the starting lineup. I thought Jai Arrow would move to the starting lineup, but
Liam Knight's still not back yet.
Liam Knight's still not back yet.
Jai Arrow has been fantastic
He has.
coming off the bench.
And that's probably where he should be. He's doing a great job.
I know. But
Coming in a bit tired, those fresh legs.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know you're saying that, but...
Dean Hawkins?
Dean Hawkins, yeah.
Never heard of him.
Can I just say, though, the Broncos have lost Herbie Farnsworth and Patrick Carrigan.
Oh, really? From injury?
And Herbie Farnsworth, the only one who's actually been playing well.
He's been terrific.
Oh,
He has been.
Even all last season, he was their best player.
Yeah, I think I like that Tessie New. I think he's going great in the centres.
Yep.
And the other young back row, that Jordan Ricky.
Even David Mead's been solid.
Yeah, bit of a journeyman, but yeah. So yes, I'm on the Bunnies by a long way.
Okay.
Yep.
I'm on the Bunnies as well. Tom?
Unfortunately, yes, I will be too.
Ooh, match of the round.
Central Coast Stadium on Friday night. This is a big one. Warriors against the Sea Eagles.
Yeah, the Warriors
Brian?
will be hurting.
Yes. Brian?
It's the same team.
Are you still 1-17 again?
Yeah.
Oh, that shows confidence from the coach.
That's right.
1-17.
In Des you trust.
Yes.
Remember.
In Des we trust.
Yes. Maybe you should put a jersey on.
Yep. So Dylan Walker's still at fullback.
I don't know how Crocus stayed at nine.
Croker's still at hooker.
They should have put Cade Cust in there. And take Croker off the bench even. He might not even be needed. So
Yeah, I think you got to. I thought Jake would be back. Sorry.
Tom should be back next week.
It's next week now.
The Roosters did hurt Adam Fanoa-Blake. He's out.
And also Tavanga. Is it Tavanga playing?
No, Bailey Siren and Bunty Afoa are both out.
Yep.
So yeah, but
You're welcome.
We've lost. It isn't the same 1-17 because Moses Sully's out.
Oh, really?
So Morgan Boyle dislocated his shoulder.
Yeah.
So he's out, and Moses Sully's out.
But you got Morgan Harper. He's a decent player.
He looked good last year.
Yeah, he did.
He should have been there at the start of the year.
Warriors by 20.
No. Get on the Eagles for this one, boys.
Yeah,
Sorry,
don't put
we're going the Warriors. Sorry.
Yeah.
Come on, I'm back on the Eagles. Come on,
Are you
guys.
going to go with the Eagles this week?
Yes, I am. I'm confident.
Okay. Bluebet Stadium at Penrith, where the Penrith Panthers are playing the Raiders. This should be a good game.
Now,
This should be match of the round.
can I just say we were discussing the Raiders in our previous show. Have they improved since last year? And we're all going, this will be the acid test.
I will be.
Because, how many games in a row did the Panthers win last year?
17.
35.
17, 18, 19. They blew it in the grand final.
Yeah.
They don't look like losing.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
No,
Can
they don't.
can a team go undefeated through a whole season?
No.
Oh, well, I mean, if any team can, it's looking like
Man.
the Panthers, maybe.
I can't see anyone going close to them. And I'm sorry, Raiders fans out there.
Yep.
this isn't going to be their game.
No.
No, I actually think Penrith will win this as well. But I tell you, this
The
is
Raiders
gonna
will
be
push.
close.
The Raiders will push them. They'll see this as a great challenge, and I think they will push the Panthers because they're a very aggressive team. The Raiders.
Yeah, but even if the Raiders can score, because we've got to remember Panthers just been putting out zeros and 1 tries. Even if they score 12 points, the Panthers are the kind of team that's going to score 14. Mm-hmm. If they score 30, the Panthers will score 36.
Yeah, I don't see Panthers losing this game, but I think it's going to be competitive, and I think it'll. Let me say, it'll be competitive for the first 50 minutes or 60 minutes, and then it could easily be that the Panthers blow out at the end.
I disagree. I think the Raiders can win this one, and I think it's going to be that close that I'm probably picking Panthers, but I'll tell you what, it's going to be close enough that I think the Raiders can get them. This is not going to be a walkover, and Penrith are not going to be able to score the 30, 40 points they've been scoring. Yeah. These 2 forward packs are really going to make their presence felt.
Yeah, there won't be much in it in the first half, I don't think.
Yeah,
but second half, I think
you say that, but Moses Leota, Fisher Harris, Kikau, Capewell, Yeo, there are
weaknesses.
Where?
Got no weaknesses.
Where do you go through that?
But show me where the weaknesses are in the Raiders pack.
Well, yeah, you might have a point. I think when it comes
same quality is the point.
When it comes to the bench, so when those big boys come off, and you've got Spencer Luini,
Spencer Leniu.
Why do I always get stuck on these names?
No. I'm Stephen.
Eisenhuth and Liam Martin. They just come on and they lose next to nothing. Yeah. And I'm sorry, Havali, Soliolo, and Ryan James, or apart from Ryan James, I think that's where the weakness is going to be.
Yeah. I think Ryan James is playing extremely well.
I said except for Ryan James.
Tarpany's back. He had an ankle injury.
So yeah. Anyway, Panthers in that one for me.
Okay. Saturday afternoon we have the Gold Coast Titans against the Newcastle Knights at Seabus Super Stadium. Do we give the Knights any hope?
No.
I mean, given they're going to struggle to field a team.
No.
Kalen Ponga, fullback. Connor Watson into 5'8", Blake Green at halfback.
Yep. Okay. Two returning players from long-term injuries. I mean, you'd have to say Blake Green's still returning, really. I can't see them winning this one, and I think the Titans will be hurting after last week's loss. And they're at home.
Where are the Knights playing Ponga?
Fullback.
At fullback, not 5'8".
Kalen Ponga's at fullback, and Connor Watson's at 5'8", with Blake Green at halfback.
Yep.
You know, I'm tempted. I'm very tempted to go the Knights. I keep picking them and they keep letting me down though. So,
well, I haven't been picking them until last week, and they. But I can't work the Knights out.
Yeah, no, neither can I. They keep fading in and out.
But you know what? So do the Titans. I mean, they had a great opportunity last week.
Yep, I agree.
To beat the Raiders, and it just didn't happen.
Yeah.
All right.
You know, they never even looked.
Yeah,
like
you're right.
They didn't get smashed, but
you're right. Titans.
Okay, let's go on to Stadium Australia, where the Canterbury Bulldogs are playing the Melbourne Storm.
This could be ugly.
This could be very ugly. Pappenhausen has a game like he did last week. Yeah, this could be a...
Luke Thompson's back.
Yep. And Wateni Zelezniak's back.
Yep.
And Josh Jackson's back.
No.
Is that going to make a difference to them?
I think it will make some difference.
Yeah.
But it won't make enough difference.
Yeah, I mean, the one thing you can give the Dogs is they don't stop trying. They just don't have enough class.
No. I mean, look, again, I thought they were impressive last week in the first half, in particular against South. I'm not sure South threw a lot at them. I mean, we said in the last show that they never seem to get out of second gear. But if the Dogs can just work out how to get over that line, they're going to put a few teams to the sword. But they've got to work out something.
I think this is probably a stronger team than last week of the Dogs, though.
Oh, I don't doubt it.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know about Nick Kotrick. What do we think of Nick Kotrick?
He's being wasted at the moment.
See, I actually think he's been not bad. I thought he was playing really solid in the centres. Not getting opportunities, but certainly muscling up in defence and making the most when the ball came his way.
Put him on the wing. Put him on the wing.
They've chucked him on the wing.
He's making a lot of mistakes.
Yeah, but he's trying so hard. Your team's scoring nothing, and you're the try scorer.
I know, but you know, the one thing I think Trent Barrett needs to do is stop shuffling players around. Corey Allen wasn't playing that bad at fullback.
No, I agree.
He really wasn't.
Yeah.
Now, to get more spark, he moved him to the wing and put Nikomini, who is a good player. I've got no problem with
and he got
Nikomini.
injured.
But why would you throw probably one of your better players onto the wing? If you're gonna move that around, put Corey Allen into centre or something like that.
And I think Dallin's a better winger than he is a fullback.
Yeah, so let's help Trent Barrett. Corey Allen at fullback.
Yep.
Kotrick back to the centres, and DWZ onto the wing.
The wing, yeah.
Okay.
There you go. That's the first thing you've got to do, Trent.
Give him a ring when you get home tonight. Let him know.
Oh, he's not taken my call since he left Manly.
You abused him once.
So
too
you
many.
bagged him enough. Jeez.
I didn't bag him.
He hasn't sent you a bill for the counselling.
Oh, jeez.
All right.
Wish I could work out how to
Yeah,
avoid
so
the call.
this is going to be a blowout,
It will be.
sadly.
That is very sad.
Yes.
Okay, Sydney Cricket Ground on the same evening. We'll have the Sydney Roosters against the Cronulla Sharks.
Danger game.
This
Sharks.
is the danger game.
Sharks
for
are
the
an
Roosters.
aggressive team. They're playing some decent football, albeit they've played some pretty ordinary sides. But you can never discount, even if you play an ordinary side, if you put on a cricket score, that builds your confidence.
Yes.
You know, it doesn't matter that you're playing a terrible team. If you're putting on a big score, it builds your confidence. They're getting Jesse Ramian back.
Yep.
And somebody else, I can't remember who it was now. But they've got a pretty decent team, and John Morris is doing a good job there. But I'm backing the Roosters, obviously, to continue on. I think Sam Walker will be more confident. He's going to get targeted. I tell you what, the aggression of the Sharks, they are going to run at him and run at him all night.
I don't think it'll make a difference. I still think the Roosters. I think there's a clear divide between the top 4 teams and the rest.
Well, I hope you're right.
And I think the Sharks are the best of the rest.
I think Freddie Lussick had a pretty ordinary game last week.
That's
and
2 in a row.
Even ordinary, worse game before that. Ben Marschke looks okay. His twin brother used to play in the lower grades. Anyway, we'll see how things go. Looking forward to that Roosters victory there.
You going to go?
Not this week. We're going to the following game. The 2 weeks time, the Anzac game.
Right. Sunday game at Leichhardt.
You didn't give your prediction.
Oh. I'm probably leaning towards the Roosters at this stage.
Roosters for you? Good.
Yeah, we said the Roosters.
I feel better now. Thanks.
Well, we'll only do this for you.
Yeah.
That's right. Leichhardt Oval on Sunday is West Tigers against North Queensland.
Well,
this is a game the Tigers can win.
The game the
game
Tigers
should
will
win.
win.
Yes.
I see no way that the Cowboys are going to win, even with big Jason Tamalalo back.
Yeah.
Is Maguire in the team, or is he going to be gone?
No, I think
Maguire sits on the interchange bench and comes on and adds a lot of aggression. But
But
that's
they want to get rid of him because of his aggression. So
that makes no sense.
no, it doesn't.
No, he's there.
He's
Yeah,
there. Okay.
so I said he's on the interchange bench. Yeah.
No,
You guys don't listen to me.
No,
No, we
I was
don't.
checking the team list myself because I don't always trust what you say.
you could ask everybody out there, do we listen to you? And they'd also agree with that.
I don't trust what you say.
All the time.
Wow.
Do you trust what I say all the time?
Are you starting to wonder why you're on this show at all?
Yeah.
Not surprised. So,
All right.
Oh, dear.
Okay.
So that's a Tigers win.
as
Yep.
the Tigers win, yeah,
Yep.
okay.
Okay.
Bankwest Stadium on Sunday evening. Parramatta Eels against St George Illawarra.
Yeah, I think the Eels will have too much class.
Brian?
I'm agreeing with what Tom said. I'm not saying it. I certainly would love for the Dragons to win, but I just
That's
I just
because you loathe Parramatta. That's why.
yeah, and there's no changing that at all. It's not just even though I love Gutho, I can't. I don't want Parramatta to win, but I don't think the Dragons can. So sorry, Barry. Janelle, I'm going with your Eels.
Maybe she'll stop picking on you on Facebook if you do that.
No chance of that. No chance.
I've got broad shoulders. I don't care. Bring it on.
All right, I'm probably going the Eels as well.
Yes. All right.
All right, gentlemen, I want to ask a question. Jake Clifford has signed with Newcastle.
Has he?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay.
Um,
Didn't he?
he's-
But he came from Newcastle, didn't he?
No, he came from...
I thought it was Cowboys Junior.
No. Well.
Anyway,
okay.
yeah.
Okay,
Anyway,
okay.
what's your question?
And he's looking to backflip. Looking to
Oh.
wanting to stay.
At the Cowboys.
Why?
Gee.
Wow, he must like Todd Payton.
Yeah.
Why? Yeah.
Or maybe he knows what the juniors are coming through.
You don't backflip. You know what? He signed a contract. He was silly enough to do it a year out from his end.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, DC. Yeah, exactly.
Silly enough to do it a year out. You stay where you are.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Now,
Tom.
Yes.
Jake Friend.
Yes.
Is he retiring?
Well, today was supposed to be the day, and we've heard nothing officially. He's been training on the park with the squad. Apparently, he's very happy, but he was meeting with some specialists. And look, if you believe all the commentators, they've already written him off. They've already told him you're retiring, which I think is a bit unfair. They've been asked their opinion, and they've been saying he's going. I'm in 2 months. I want to look after the player because he'll be around the club for a long, long time. But we just miss his professionalism at 9. Look, if what's best for him is for him to retire, he has had a decorated career. He's got nothing to prove anybody. I was so pleased that he got to play Origin, and even though they won. I mean, I think he was the Queensland Man of the Series, wasn't he?
I don't know.
I think he won the Wellington Lewis medal, which is fantastic. So you've got nothing to prove, Jake. If you go out on this note, then we're proud of you.
Keep your head.
Yeah.
all right.
Did you have a question?
No, I had a statement. So the 18th player rule, they've now brought that into being.
Yep.
And they've added a clause about a foul play.
Yeah.
Clause.
So it's 3 players out with HIA injuries, or when a player is unable to continue in the match due to foul play with a sin bin or a send off.
Yes, that's got to be a sin bin or a send off.
And they scrapped the emerging player, which is I'm glad because I didn't want to see some young kid run out.
Of course, it makes no
early.
sense.
That made no sense.
Yeah.
So that player is going to be
from the 30.
It has to be from your 30. It has to be a player that was listed in your top 21, and as they cut it down to an hour beforehand, you nominate your reserve from those players that are remaining. So
I think it's dumb.
What about it?
I think it's dumb.
The whole concept?
The whole concept. If you want to bring another player in, just have 5 on the bench and be done with it. Seriously, there is absolutely no point in putting an 18th player there who would, if you look at the last 12 months, would have been used once or twice.
Yep.
That's it.
Yep.
So if we're really serious about all these HIAs and about teams that are being affected by HIAs, then put another player on the bench and let's just keep playing.
Yeah, look, I'm okay with it. I think we still have to. I think there's a push to look after players' welfare. I am a little bit. I'm concerned that referees are very loath to sin bin or send off a player. So you have a player. So and the perfect example is Ryan Matheson for Parramatta. So he was taken out with an elbow, concussed. The player wasn't
sin
binned or sent off.
It should have been either of those.
So therefore, you can't use your reserve.
So the argument then is if you put this rule in, they may be more willing to sin bin or send off the player because they know that they'll be able to use this rule.
No, well,
that will be the just effect
and
because it'll say you did something wrong, you should be off.
Yep.
Because you're the one that should be paying for this situation.
No, they won't do it though.
See, you will never have consistency. There was a situation
it's
this
humanity.
weekend.
You're never going to get consistency.
There was a situation this weekend, I think it was in the Roosters game, where one player ran around another and he wasn't allowed, the try wasn't allowed.
Yep. Parramatta did the same thing.
Now,
he ran past 4 or 5 of his own players.
But the difference was that the Parramatta... the Tigers' defence actually hadn't moved up, and that's where they looked at it.
Yeah.
But everyone's saying, hang on, that was a different rule to the other one. This will be the same. You won't have any consistency if you're starting to call HIAs.
Yeah.
Just put another one on the bench.
But then you get rid of all the rules because they're all open for
but it's failed HIAs.
Yeah.
So it's not like
people are not coming back.
It's people who they're not coming back.
The bench is
into the
getting
game.
depleted.
Yeah.
Now the only flip side of that is if you're going to do that, then what happens if Ben Hunt breaks his leg? What happens if you have 2 HIAs and a broken leg and a dislocated shoulder? You've got no bench.
Yep.
That doesn't count.
No, that's
under
right.
these rules, that doesn't count, and that's where I think the inconsistency is there.
Okay, so put another person on the bench and solve that problem.
I think.
Or does
don't
Ben
have
Hunt go down, say, yes, I've broken my leg, but ouch, my head hurts. There's a HIA.
Oh, that's what coaches have been doing.
If this was the Greenberg regime, then you would worry that they would put a law in and you'd never get to change it again. With Peter V'landys, you put this rule in, and hopefully he tweaks it when he gets feedback. That's what you hope will happen.
Stop tweaking rules all the time.
No, you've got to look after players' welfare when it comes to head injuries.
How is this doing it? It would have taken effect once or twice in the last 12 months.
And that's all that needs to
Maybe
be.
at the end of the season they go, you know what, we can scrap this because we don't need it.
Doesn't help anybody. Okay,
All right.
you made a statement, I'm going to make one. Adam Reynolds, stay at South, please. I'm waiting. I have my
Adam
phone
Reynolds,
here waiting.
Take the money.
Yeah, take the cash. I
Take
would.
the cash.
Hang on.
You
The cash
deserve
is
it.
probably coming
They're not
from the
looking
Roosters.
after you. They don't care about you.
Yeah.
Take the money.
Yeah,
look-
and don't go to the Roosters.
Can I just say?
There's no way you'll ever go to the Roosters.
Do you know,
He's
Steve?
got that much loyalty.
Steve,
Yes.
How many run meters has Adam Reynolds made this year?
Doesn't matter how many goals does he kick.
I know.
He's worth 10, 12 points a game.
All I can say is you've got a team that's going well and a halfback that isn't running. But I reckon if he had needed to, he would. I just think he lets Cody Walker play his game and Latrell play
Maybe
his
he'll have
game.
to lift this
He
week.
doesn't need to run.
No, but why? See, and this is the thing that I don't get about Souths. You know what? If you were to put him on list of performing halfbacks, he wouldn't be there. But he's the perfect halfback for that team.
I know, so don't get rid of him.
Okay, we got
And I think, and if it's true, I think it's terrible that Rabbitohs are coming out and saying, "Oh, we're not going to extend him because of his injury record." What's it going to do for his future employers?
Yep.
It's pretty low.
Well,
I
don't.
don't, you know what?
Pretty low.
That is, they're trying to combat the manager coming out and saying, "Oh, if you don't do it, we're going to take him or shop him around."
Take the money,
Don't
Adam.
go. Adam,
Take
stay.
the money.
Don't listen to these
I
guys.
personally
That know what they're talking
Set
No,
yourself
I'd-
up for retirement.
I'd take the money.
Yeah, absolutely would.
about. Well, it's not like we're not paying you any.
Add
all right.
another zero to our salaries. Steve.
That's the end of our show. This is the
Wrap
review.
up.
Wrap up. No, it's not
No, the
wrap
review.
Up. The review,
The review.
for round 5.
We're a
See what I
professional
got to deal
lot.
with.
It's hard.
Let Tom
Thank
do
you.
it.
Okay, Tom, you sign off.
No, you bagged me last time.
Tom,
I'm not
go
doing
ahead.
it again.
Tom, sign off us.
Well, thank you all for watching to this review of round 5. Stephen, have you got anything intelligent to say?
Oh, hang on. I got South sitting on the phone. Adam wants to talk to me. Hang on for a second. I'll take this one.
And we will see you next week.
Excellent.
Don't forget to watch the show and please remember to share.
All right.
Okay.
See you guys.
See you later.
He's staying. Bye.